Hey, well, this is Al McGee with YETicket.com, and I'm talking to the wonderful actress Erica Peebles for the new film, True to the Game 2, in which she plays Gena. Tell us
Yes.
about Gena, Erica.
Well, if you watch the first movie, you know that she just lost her love, Quadir, and she has now millions of dollars, but she doesn't have the love of her life. So Gena is trying to figure out how to navigate in this new place in her life where she has money and the confidence, but she lost her love. So she's on a journey of finding herself, but also learning about who she is and building her strength in who she is.
Yeah, also, I noticed too that Gena, she moved from Philly to New York City, and she has a new job as a journalist. I believe that's what it is, right?
Yes. I've been following my dreams. I don't know if you watch part one, I was in school and I was studying journalism, and then I got the letter from my teacher that I was offered the internship in New York. So time has passed, and now I have a great job in New York as a journalist.
No, I never saw one.
Okay. Well, in one, I was in school to become a journalist, and I was able to follow that dream once Quadir passed and I had the money.
Oh, great. I think Meek is trying to join us now.
Is he great?
Oh, that's great. Anyway, let's continue to talk about your part. Now, Gena, she moved to New York City. She got a drink, but now she got an invitation to go to California to interview a very famous person. And how did Gena feel about that, going to California?
I think Gena has mixed feelings about it because she was in California for the first time ever with Quadir. So it brings back those memories of what that experience was like for her. But she's also excited because she gets to embark on a new journey and she gets to experience it on her own in a brand new way for herself. So I think she's excited, a little nervous. She's, still healing from the loss of her love. So she has all of those emotions mixed in one.
Wow. And also, let's talk a little bit about you.
Okay.
I see you're a graduate of one of the best schools for acting. Tell us about that.
Thank you. Yes, I went to Juilliard. Juilliard was an amazing experience for me. I mean, it's a very classically trained school, so I did a lot of theater, and it's really hard to get into. I don't know if you know, but 0.1% get in. So there were 26,000 people that auditioned when I went, and they let 22 of us in. So it was an honor and a privilege to be a part of such a prestigious school and atmosphere, and I loved it. It gave me all the tools that I have now.
Oh, really? So you think that really helped you with your acting and also with your career and meeting people?
I definitely feel it helps with my acting and helped me build like I said, a skill set to know, what needs to be done as far as analyzing the script, doing character development, using my environment. It absolutely helped me in that way. And also to have respect in the business for taking my craft seriously.
Oh, really? You think having an education like that really helps you in the business? Because, over the years, I've seen many people who did not have an education become big stars, big stars. I can say Will Smith, one of them.
Mm-hmm. I do think that like I said, it gives respect to the fact that I did decide on my own to make that choice to endure such a strenuous schedule and work really hard before I became famous. So I think it does give the respect. There are cases like Will Smith and other artists who just become famous because they have a natural talent and they're discovered. So I think it does both. It just acknowledged that I am a trained actress and I took that time to take the training and take my craft seriously.
Oh yeah, that's very good because I have a master's degree myself in performing arts myself from
You
North
do?
Chicago.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's amazing.
Also, I taught at a HBCU in Miami for 10 years too, and I taught in various colleges, universities too, and many students they want to go on the track that you did. So what would you say to them as they also trying to do what you're doing right now?
I would say never give up. It's definitely going to take a lot of endurance, a lot of faith. Keep your faith very strong. Keep the people around you positive, and never give up. Follow your dream, live in your purpose, and be passionate about everything you do.
Oh, that's great. Now let's get back to the film True to the Game 2. Now this is a story about drugs, drug dealing. And one thing I liked about this is that many people forget, I feel they have, about this is still going on in our neighborhoods. And
every day.
Hey, there he is. Hey, Jamal.
What's up, y'all?
Hey, how you doing, Jamal?
I'm doing good. Thanks for having me.
Let me see, can I get both of us on here? All right, yeah, I got it now. Well, thanks for joining us. But I was asking her about.
What up, Erica?
Hey, Jamal. Best director in the world right there. I love that
guy. yeah. I'm reading a whole lot about you. Well, let's go to you, Jamal. This film.
Well, no, continue. You were making a statement. I don't want to break your statement.
Oh yeah, I was talking about many people. I think they have forgotten that still the drug game is still going on in our neighborhoods. When I mean our neighborhoods, African American neighborhoods, because there's so much now going on in our neighborhoods, police brutality, and also the other things that's going on in our neighborhoods. And you bringing it right out. Both of you guys are bringing it right out in this film, True to the Game 2. How do you think people are going to feel about that today? Because a lot of people might say, oh man, I've seen this before. What's new about it? Tell us about that.
Well, from my standpoint, where I sit at, it's a love story. That's just the backdrop. If you follow True to the Game, it's about two people in love, and that's the backbone, and that's what drives the storyline. It's about Gena and Quadir. So all the other things that happen in increment to that is just, subsidiary, especially in the first one. But the second one is even more powerful because just when you think love is dead, you may find out something different.
And Erica, is that how you saw the film also? As a love story?
Absolutely. Yes, my love for Qua is what helped me push through the first movie. And part two, it's still me loving and missing him and longing for that connection to someone like what we had. And so I think that's why you see Gena, she has these different men that come around and she kind of gives everybody a chance. Quadir would call it thirsty, but
yeah, I saw that too. I saw
she's a little thirsty. She's a little thirsty right now because she's missing that love. That was the love of her life.
Yeah.
As we all do, as women, we try to find true love. I think we all want true love.
That's true.
Exactly. We all want to do that. Now,
so to answer your point more clearly, all the drama and the shooting and the fighting and that it's a movie, so you need that, right? It's part of the experience. So we don't want to lose the fact that it's a drama at the same time because you need that to drive story. But at the end of the day, it's still a love story.
Well, let's talk a little bit about you, Jamal.
Yeah, sure.
This is like your third film that you directed, right?
Man, it's like my 11th film, brother. I shot it's probably the third and the most popular. Brotherly Love, of course, Deuces, and now this one. I shot a lot of television for BET, TV One.
Right.
So a lot of it went straight to television, but this is actually my only second theatrical release. So you're right in that regard.
Now, you see True to the Game 2 as a love story. Is that why you decided to direct this one?
1,000%.
The first one, right?
1,000%. Yeah, that's exactly why. I don't have any ambitions on doing anything outside of love stories. I think every good movie is a love story. If you can jog your memory growing up, you'd be hard pressed to think of a film that actually is not a love story.
And also, like for myself, whenever I hear a song, I think at the time when I was in love.
Yeah.
Or a
All the
certain
best
movie too.
songs come from
Yeah.
love.
Super nostalgic, you know, super
Yeah.
nostalgic. I think it's the reason why humans are alive, you know, besides eating and it's falling in love and procreating. That's what we're here for, you know?
Exactly. I totally believe in that. Now, Jamal, one more question, another question. Now, when you were
Yeah.
working with Preston Whitmore, the writer of this film, did
Mhm.
you help collaborate with him, or did he present it to you? Then you say, well, let's go this way, this way. Or when you were directing, then you say, well, I got a new idea for this scene that you wrote.
Yeah, for sure. I met Preston during production, and the good thing about it was we were a fan of each other's work, so there wasn't any of that weirdness, you know. So he was according to him, he was fully, you know, embracing the idea of my take on his script, because a lot of times as writers we see things and we approach them differently, but apparently he trusted my vision due to the work that he saw previously and said, no, I'm excited to see what your take is on my writing.
That's great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because when I interview many directors and writers,
Mhm.
you know, when they work with the director, they always find that the director would do it a little bit different
Sure.
than what they have on paper.
I
But
mean,
they make it
you know what
better.
I've learned? You know what I've learned? You can give 4 directors the same script and you'll get a different movie out of all 4 of them.
Oh, yeah, you're exactly right.
You will, because once you add the actors to the mix, I'm super collaborative, and I want to hear every idea you have as an actress or an actor, to make it to elevate the potential capability of the project. Erica, she knows. If anybody knows, she knows. I'm the most collaborative person you'll want to meet. Sometimes to a fault.
I
So,
wouldn't say to a fault, but I definitely think you're collaborative in the best way.
so is that good for you as an actor, Erica, for you to have that ability to talk to the director and also maybe give him an idea too, so they can use it in the film, and that he's very let's say he really enjoys your statements and things like that?
Absolutely. I think it creates the best relationship and it also produces the best work, especially for an actress, you know, to feel when I, as an actress, I feel the most safe when a director kind of directs me, but also gives me permission to follow my instincts. And I feel like Jamal was great at that. He had a vision that he wanted to accomplish, and he knew how to communicate that with me and allow me the freedom to find it within that vision.
Yeah, because I don't want to deal with. I don't want to direct puppets, right? We we hire people because they're the best person to embody that character. It's not me on the screen, and you know, it's just the school that I've been cut, the cloth that I've been cut from. That's how it's done, in the better arena, if you ask me, in my opinion. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I just want to, Jamal, this other actor you had in there, Andre Fuller.
Yeah.
Man, that
Mhm.
guy was great, in my opinion, and
Yeah,
scary.
Andre is great.
How did you choose him? And how did you know that he had this ability to do this?
Well, I can't take credit because this is the second installment of the first one. So, as I always say, I came late to the party. Erica was already attached to this. Andre was already attached to this, even though I could have actually recast the entire movie. But when I met everyone individually, I understood perfectly clear why they got the roles that they got. And I felt that, well, my job at this point is to try to just push the envelope.
Mm-hmm. And Miss People working with Mr. Fuller, man, y'all had some scenes in there, and some of them I said, man, woo. Well, anyway, I want to jump through the screen one time and focus.
Yes.
But when
That was our favorite. The fight scene was our favorite. Working with Andre was great. He's a professional and he doesn't hold back. He's fearless.
Yeah.
So that was great because when we did the fight scene, we were like, all right, we're just gonna go. And we
Yeah.
probably did like what 20, 25 times, Jamal,
Oh
just over and over.
my God! To the point. I'm sorry, Erica, for putting you through that.
No, right?
Well, it was so realistic to me.
But it was great.
Yeah,
It was a
wasn't it
lot
so
of fun.
realistic? It really was. I mean, when I watched it the other night, and again, that was the first time I saw it on the big screen. I always saw it either on the computer at the editing bay or, on the monitor while we were doing it. But to really see it on a 60-foot screen and the emotion, there was not one false moment.
That's true. From both sides.
Yeah, from both
That's
sides.
my favorite, actually, my favorite part of the movie is the
Yeah.
fight scene.
Well, it should be. It's the finale. You gotta bring it to a head.
Right. And you choreographed it so impeccably. It was just
Man,
great.
it was fun. It was so fun.
And plus, it was a tight area. I don't want to give a lot away when you shot that too.
Yeah.
But you did a very good job with that. The cinematographer for everybody and the sound people worked very well in that tight area for that very explosive scene.
Yeah, man. Like I say, the whole crew, the whole cast, super professional. No one's really a rookie at this, so it was a great platform to show what we've been studying our whole adult lives.
Oh yeah. And well, Miss People, what's next?
So next, I have All American coming out January 18th. I just joined the cast for season 3. And then we have True to the Game 3 coming out 2021. And I just did a movie called Trigger. So the biggest thing next is All American. And please tune in.
And Jamal, are you with True to the Game 3?
Unfortunately, no. I moved on into the television space. I'm doing an hour-long drama for UMC called Lace. So it's kind of like in the scandal arena, but with my take on it. And it's set in Los Angeles. So it's my first endeavor in the hour-long drama space.
Yes, congratulations.
Yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Well,
Jamal, one more question about distribution of this film. Right now, many movie theaters are closed or they have short hours. Why did you decide to go just to the movie theaters and not on a streaming service?
Because I shot this movie to be intended to be seen on the big screen. And unfortunately, a lot of things happen in the state of the world. But a window of opportunity came about with AMC, and it was I couldn't refuse the opportunity. So those who feel safe to come out to the theaters, please come out. Protect yourselves with all precautions. AMC is pretty good at distancing each seat out. So, but to answer your question more perfectly, the film deserved a theatrical release. It was intended to be that way, and thanks be to the powers that be, theaters are back open and society is getting back to a sense of normalcy to a degree. And some people want to get out and have a family event.
Yeah, I know I want to get out, even though I'm watching it on a 75-inch television.
Yeah.
I still love the big screen. And I want to see beautiful Erica in that on the big screen because, man.
Yeah, it deserves a shot, man. So we're going to give it a shot this weekend.
Yeah, and also you had a lot of strong women roles in this film, too. True to the Game 2, starting today on Friday. Go see it. Everybody who watches this interview.
Go see True to the Game 2.
Yes.
That's right. Go see this.
See you there. I'm going to pop up in a few. I'm going to sneak in a few theaters myself just to see the temperature.
You know what, Jamal? I think I might join you. Let's do it.
Yeah. Let's go.
Look out for us. We're going to do some pop-up.
Yes.
That sounds like fun. I wish I could join you. Well, thank you for joining me here at
White. But thanks for having us.
Thank you.
Man, I was excited to hear that you were coming, both you guys. And now my dream has been fulfilled. Thank you very much. And
you're welcome.
Much success to the film. True to the Game 2. Thank you very much.
Erica, you did great, girl. Remember, you're a star.
Oh, she really did. Oh,
thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
All right. See y'all.
Bye, guys.
Have a great weekend.
Thank you. You too. Have a great
This is your entertainment ticket. Latest and greatest.